The town of Campbell continues to search for funding to help mitigate the effects of PFAS, or so-called forever chemicals, in its groundwater. News 19's Roger Staffaroni was at the town of Campbell earlier today as 3rd District Representative Derek Van Orden held a news conference regarding a federal response to this issue. Roger.
That's right, Dustin. Van Orden was brief and to the point. The federal government mandated the use of PFAS in firefighting, so it's the federal government's responsibility to clean it up. Van Orden telling the crowd at the Town of Campbell Hall that he's currently working on a bipartisan bill with a Democratic colleague out of California because, as he sees it, quote, your ability to drink water in your home in the United States of America in 2023 should not be affiliated with a political jersey.
And when there's issues like this, I want you to know that's how I approach this. So whatever your politics are, I don't care. I don't care what anybody's politics are on this map or around this district. You have to be able to drink water.
While the support is a positive, the reality is that PFAS contamination is still affecting the town of Campbell. Town Chairman Dan Kopanke encouraged by Van Orden's push for federal responsibility, as well as the current efforts toward clean water.
Well, we have a test well that's proven very good. We're down 500 feet. We're in a very clean aquifer. We got a lot of water, non-contaminated. So we're excited about that.
Kopanke going on to say that the next step is with the DNR and getting approval for use of that well and system design. And as to the question of federal money and when that might happen, a candid Van Orden saying he hopes federal dollars start coming in by next year, adding that as a bipartisan effort with the heartfelt urgency sooner rather than later as possible.
That's something we'll continue to watch. All right, thanks, Roger. Meanwhile, the state of Wisconsin will be working this fall on a bill to determine which communities get what share of $125 million designated for PFAS funding in the state budget. A Town of Campbell Supervisor Lee Donahue is urging residents to contact their state representatives right now to make sure Senate and Assembly Bills 312 include communities that currently rely on private wells, like the Town of Campbell, and that the DNR is able to hold polluters responsible for contamination in what's known as the Spills Bill. We'll also have this information on our news app and at WXOW.com.